How was when did you know that Quentin was interested in you for this role? Did you hear it through the ether of like agents and stuff like that, or did he actually call you up? And I mean, were you surprised and all that stuff?
Well, I was surprised. In fact, I mean, yeah, the first call that I got was from my agent, and I knew from a friend that he has, a German director called Tom Tykwer, that he loved Goodbye Lenin, and he had also liked The Educators, and he knew who I was, and I was surprised too. But I mean, he's seen every movie in the world that was ever done, so I wasn't surprised that he'd also seen the less known films that I did. So he was very well prepared when we met. And of course, for me and everybody else, all the other German actors involved in the project, it's an extreme privilege to work with this guy.
To kind of have an American director known for making these Americana-type films, making an international film, what was it like to kind of see him do that? And how did the process kind of go about watching him not, direct in a language that's not even his own?
Yeah. Well, that was... that was very interesting. That's what I always missed in the movies of the past few years. That I can't think of any American movie or any director who had the guts to do that, to just let everybody speak his own language. And within that fiction and that crazy world that he made up, and this fantasy about the Second World War, it's very interesting to have this authentic element that everybody speaks in his own language. I think for him it was strange because he wrote these wonderful dialogues in English, and he has a feeling for the English language, and of course. So giving that away and letting it translate into another language must have been very awkward to him. But he had a feeling for the language, even though he could not understand what was said. He had he knew the music, the rhythm of each scene. So
he's renowned to kind of reenact, like he kind of does versions of every single character. Did he ever act your character in front of you? I don't know. Did you ever see the Quentin's version of your performance?
No, but I saw the Quentin version of imitating me as Daniel. When he wanted to provoke me, and also always making fun of the German language. There was a common joke on set that when we started speaking German, among German actors, he always went like German, just making fun of our language. But they were in our territory. They were on German soil, so we fought back.
There is this idea that cinema saved the war. I mean, was that kind of interesting to see his version of that and to have him explain it to you?
Isn't that a great message? I mean, and who else than Tarantino, who is completely obsessed by cinema and by movies, could make this up and could write this as probably the climax, of course, of the movie, and that I think this is a wonderful message. Hitler, Goebbels, everybody dying in a movie theater, and that's how the World War ends.